He probably works here. I don't say anything though.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to The Never Ender. I haven't watched any comedy in a while now, and I deserve a laugh. So, today we will be reacting to somebody that I've never heard of before. His name is Ralph Barbosa, I think. And this comedy bit is titled, Why Ralph Barbosa Gave His Doctor a 1-star Review. The title sounds funny as hell. So, without any further ado, let's start this reaction. Let's go.
I've been going out to eat by myself lately, but I'll take my notebook with me so I can write little joke ideas. And I noticed, like, in different parts of town, sometimes people will try to guess what I'm writing in the notebook. Like, whenever I'm in hood-type areas, people are usually like, oh, he's writing raps. But whenever I'm in, like, a nice uptown Starbucks, then people are like, oh, he's writing raps. One time I was like in a very like quiet, low-key coffee shop, and this girl comes up to me. She's like, hey, excuse me, are you writing poetry? I was like, no, I'm writing raps. I tried to hide my notebook, and she tried to peek over my shoulder. She was like, how come it says jerk off right there? I was like, don't worry about that. Streets is crazy. People die jerking off there. Try to eat healthy. Like, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and a lot of people don't believe me when I say that. I think it's because I'm real slim. You know, it's kind of like hearing a really ugly dude tell you he got herpes.
Like how?
People just look at you like, you got it? Like you think you got it, or a doctor told you got it? Well, a doctor did tell me. I was diagnosed like at 6. And I had that same doctor from when I was 6 up until I was 18, which is a long time to have one doctor.
No,
so when I
didn't.
left, I thought it'd be nice to leave him a review on his website. So who knows him better than I do, you know?
Yes.
I was like, this man was my doctor for the last 12 years. And I am still diabetic. 1 star. I left him 1 star because of the nurses he had working for him. They used to try to lift you up, but I didn't like it. Because they'll say things like, you know, in time, you could actually find that diabetes could be somewhat of a blessing in disguise. I think I'd rather have just a regular blessing. The disguise part is really messing with my blood sugar. You're a horrible nurse. But I took her advice. Like years down the line, though, I was at a bar and some of my friends started a little fight.
Okay.
This dude pushed me. So in my head, I was like, diabetes. I didn't want to fight him, so I said, hey, man, you don't want to do this.
I'm diabetic.
I'm diabetic. And this is one of those little things that sucks about living in America. He
People
goes,
don't care?
me too, and then punched me in my face. I've never cared about like a weight problem or a diabetes problem in this country, but when that happened, I was like, this is out of control, man. I saw it as like, come on, man, we gotta stick together, but he saw it as
We'll
like,
be the
nah,
same.
2 types walked in, 1 type's walking out. Dude, I go out to eat a lot. I've been having this.
Okay, this is funny. This is funny. 2 times walked in, 1 time is going out. Man, his delivery is unique though. It's like he doesn't care, but the punchlines are hard. I like him. Let's continue.
Problem at restaurants where I get skipped in lines pretty much every time by white women. Not saying I'm angry. I'm just saying it's usually you guys. But I don't think it's a race thing. Like, I don't think white women are skipping me because I'm Hispanic. I think white women are skipping me
Because they think you're
I'm
right there?
short and Hispanic.
Okay.
Like, hear me out. You see a 6-foot Latino dude standing in line, that dude has the potential to be tall, tan, handsome. You respect that man's place in that line. But they see me, 5'7" Hispanic dude in line, in their mind they're probably thinking, He probably works here. I don't say anything though. I don't really think it's a big deal. If anybody's wrong in the situation, it's me. Because if it's a good-looking white girl, I'm like, man, whatever. But if it's like a white woman that has a ring on her finger, then I'm like, racist. I don't say anything though. I feel like I learned my lesson once. Because I skipped a white woman once. I
Oh.
got in front of her and she goes, "You're gonna regret that." I was like, whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. I brushed it off. Then like 2 days later, I went to my old neighborhood to visit my grandma, and they turned their house into a yoga studio. I was like, ah. They fucking got me.
I don't get it.
Honestly, I kind
I don't get that part. A yoga studio, so will they make like noise? Ah, yeah, I didn't get that part. Let's go.
of like when I get skipped by white ladies. Only the older ones, because they do it with like some guts behind it, with some attitude. You know, like older white ladies with the little glasses. They'll get right in front of you and then look back at you like, what? Go ahead, say something.
Damn.
This is a target. Who do you think they'll believe? I'm like, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know where I fit in.
Those subtle racist jokes, like I enjoy those though. I enjoy those blatant ones, and they always have a punchline with a racist thing. Like I don't enjoy that too much, but when it's subtle, like that, there is when it hit hard for me. So
Really don't. Like I can't even hang out with my thug friends anymore. Because we'll be smoking together and then they like to say cool thug shit, but it'll also hurt my feelings a lot of the time.
like what?
They get real dramatic when they hit the joint and be like, man, dog, you know, when I think about it, all my real friends are either dead or in jail by now.
What about me? What about me?
Like, give me back my weed, man. Changing my Hulu password too. That's for my real friends. I got like my suburban friends too, but they're like college kid, preppy type people, very cocky. Like they can never answer.
Oh, what about me? Damn. Yo, it is interesting how comedians mind work though, because a normal person, they would hear that, oh damn, really? And he took that and made it a joke. Like, what about me though? I'm not your friend. We are sharing blunts together. Like, yo, this is a relationship we have here. So what are you even talking about? That was funny. And smart too how he made that joke. So I admire that. Let's go back just a little because I don't want to miss the joke. Let's go.
Too, but they're like college kid, preppy type people, very cocky. Like they can never answer questions by saying yes or no. They always gotta
I
say
hate those
stuff
people.
like, you know me. That's weird.
I don't know you.
That is the strangest way to answer a question. Talked to my buddy James. I was like, yo, James, a couple weeks ago, we were hanging out at that bar and you seemed to hit it off with that one girl. And I've been meaning to ask you, did you two go home together? He was like, Ralph, you know me. You know me.
Yo, but that is
like,
black
dude.
people too though.
She's been missing for like 13 days, man. I don't know you at all. My educated friends are trying to...
Yo, come on. The way he's so blunt and so nonchalant when he's making those punchlines, that's the part that's funny. He sells it in a different way. He sells it in a nonchalant way. So that is funny. She's been missing for 13 days. I don't know you at all. Oh shit.
Trying to get me into politics more. They're like, man, you don't ever see these immigrant stories on the news and get upset. You know what I mean? Because our parents were immigrants. Doesn't it make you mad the way they treat people? It's like, I don't watch it, but I mean, I'll try. Because I get it. Everybody has something to be offended by.
Yeah.
And I want to be a part of my people. I want to find something to get offended about? I won't be mad. I was watching all these different political channels, but I couldn't care much until I started watching CNN. They were doing this special on China, and now I started getting a little offended, right? It caught me. The first thing that caught me, 80% of Americans don't trust President Xi Jinping. And I don't think that's true, because I don't think 80% of us knew China had a president.
That's just
Called
stupid
my
though.
buddy Pung, because he's from China. I was like, yo, you guys have a president in
Of
China?
course.
He says, no. He said, it's more of like a chairman position.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't trust him. And I just kept watching. He said, the biggest threat to our country is the country of China. And that's where I got mad. Because China has not only clothed and fed me for the last 20-something years, but after every meal, they give me a little message of inspiration. China's my biggest threat? No. I'll believe they're my mom before I believe they're my biggest threat. They start pressuring me to vote a lot. I don't like.
Your comedians are smart though. They are smart, and I like that. Like the shoes we're wearing, the phone we have, the clothes we wear, everything comes from China. How are they our biggest threat? It's like my mother. This guy right there.
that either. I miss being a little kid.
Me
Pressured to more
too.
human things, like gangs, drugs. You knew which one was dangerous. Or, with voting, you can never pick a right side sometimes. You think you know, and then somebody comes out of the shadows with some
Like, hey.
facts that they read online. It's hard to know what's true or not. You'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm going to go Democrat because I heard they got a good health plan. They're like, no, yeah, they do. It's a good choice. And then out of the shadows, somebody pops up like, but also, they eat children.
I think the caption needs
Okay,
to
I don't want
turn off.
that. Let me check out the Republican side.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get the facts on them. Oh yeah, they got a good budget plan. They're really trying to fix up the economy. You'll like it. And
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
those same shadows, somebody pops up with like, but also, they're the ones who purchased the children. Like I'm good on kids, man. I'm good. I do want to vote. I do want to, but honestly, I want to do it for bragging rights. 'Cause I feel like one day there's going to be a badass president who legalizes all sorts of cool things across the country.
Okay.
Like mushrooms, weed, prostitutes. Not saying I'm just gonna go indulge in all of these, but
Yeah. But
I
it's
would like to
needed.
think if, you know, by some circumstance I find myself sharing a legitimate blunt with a legal prostitute as we file her W-9.
She has to
In
get
that
paid.
moment, I want to be like, you're welcome, by the way. I
Like-
voted. I did this.
I supported you.
It's just scary. Like, you really do got to get informed, man. You can't just make a snap decision. Like, I'm 25, but I don't feel like I'm old enough to vote. You know, like I want to pick a president, but at this age, like I'm still learning how to pick good mechanics. I got my wheel alignment the other day by a dude who guessed the price off the top of his head. I just pulled in. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, how much is it for a wheel alignment?"
They always do that. They always do
He was
that.
kicking my tires.
500 bucks.
I just looked at him like, I don't know either. But I went with him because he seemed trustworthy enough. But my car drives more crooked now than when I gave it to him.
Yo,
I don't know much.
on that note, I need a set crankshaft because my car engine, my crankshaft is broken. So I need a set SE, I think it's called, engine crankshaft. It's nowhere to be found. So if you guys have one or you guys can help me, purchase one. Please help me. But let's continue.
About more crooked now than when I gave it to him. I don't know much about cars or politics, but I do know this. I do know that sometimes people running for office scare me for the same reason that mechanics scare me.
And that is?
You ever notice people who run for office talk about the country the same way mechanics talk about your car? They're like, can I fix it? Yes, but I got to take it apart from the inside.
That is true.
It's going to take me some time, especially because, look, I don't know if you saw this, but the guy who had it before me, he really fucked this up.
Like literally though, like we have a president right now, and he says the same thing. Like, yo, the president before us, like he effed a lot of things up. So we need to change like 500 people and give them jobs because they were the ones that supported me low key. So I need to fire everybody. And everybody that followed the previous president, they can't be trusted because they would take the information and go further with it. You know, I'm not thinking about the well-being of the country and making sure that everybody has a job and, you know, to build the country up. No. I want to give my people jobs. So I will say that everybody who was with the previous president were bad people. Though these people, man, like politicians, they are a totally other subject. But Ralph Barbosa, like, he is funny though. He is nonchalant, and I like that because you don't expect him to come with a punchline and then he hits you with them, and that is what I enjoy. I enjoy like the most intricate parts of comedy where I can see that, hey, no, he had to do a lot of thinking to come up with this joke right here. Like, who would have thought of giving your doctor a 1-star review? Like, those are type of things that you give to fast food restaurants, and because it's a service, but because your doctor, you go there for a service, for your health service. So, hey, I'm gonna give you a 1-star review because, hey, why not? You know, so that was funny and that was smart. So I enjoyed this. Ralph Barbosa gave his doctor a 1-star review. So if you guys enjoyed my commentary, my reaction, please stick around, subscribe. There will be more comedy bits on this channel. So till the next time, if like literally though, the two set going chef, I need that. I literally need that. So love yourself, be yourself. Goodbye.